Well, hello. Thank you for a few minutes of your time. We're appreciative that you have enrolled in the Guaranteed Funding Program, and we're going to spend just a couple minutes together now talking about what's next, what now, what should you be doing, and what should you expect. So before I get started with that, there's a few notes that I want to cover as we plan for the implementation together of the Guaranteed Funding Program. First of all, we are very excited to work with you to help you accomplish your capital raise goals. As you'll see, we have guaranteed you a minimum of $100,000 to start or grow a business. And if you need more than that, we can work with you for more. But it certainly is going to require your participation. So when you enrolled, we set out everything as contractual promises. When you enrolled, you agreed to the terms and conditions, and that describes what we promise to do for you and what you promise to do to be able to accomplish these goals. So we ask, please be familiar with those terms and conditions if you're not already. So what is it you should be looking out for now that you've enrolled? There's two emails coming to you, both of them from Adobe. The first of which is called Building Your Loan Package. Has very important instructions and access to the financial literacy curriculum. It's 2 pages long. I encourage you to not just skim through it, but read it, keep it, follow it. That's very important. And secondly, we're going to send you the funding application via a second Adobe email. To no surprise, if you fill this out, then we can actually get you your first tranche, first round of financing, which we'll talk about next. So it's just a simple 1-pager. Top asks some information about the business. If you don't have any of that, you can skip it. The bottom portion is about you, which of course you should have. So that's what we want to do, is get you onboarded and get that first round, that initial funding or financing very quickly for you. So you fill out that Adobe, it allows you to complete it online, and it comes back to us, and then we're going to generate funding offers for you. What we have is about 40 different banks, credit unions, and alternative lenders that really compete for your business for this first tranche of financing. There's no hard inquiries. We'll get you offers. Now, everyone will get at least one offer. Some people will get lots of offers, but at the minimum, we want to get, at least for this first tranche, $2,500. Why? Because that's enough to cover the refundable deposit. What's the refundable deposit for? For building out your loan package, so everything is in place for the large capital raise. So based upon how you come to us, we'll determine how many offers and how large those offers are for your first tranche. That doesn't impact our long-term goal. We're committed to at least 100,000, so nothing's changing that. But how much you get up front is based upon your credibility factors, essentially now, the day that you enroll. So everyone will get at least one offer. Some people will get multiple offers. Very important that you accept at least one of those offers so it can cover the $2,500 refundable deposit to build your loan package. And again, all this is stated in the terms and conditions, so there's no surprises. If you don't accept at least one of those, then they'll be invoicing you for that refundable deposit, because we have done what we promised. We've got you at least one financing offer. Don't worry too much about this initial first round of funding. It's just enough to cover the loan. It needs to be just enough to cover the loan package so we can move forward. What we want to do then is move forward and get everything together for the large capital raise. And that's what we call step 2. So you'll see this described in your Building Your Loan Package Adobe. That first Adobe I described to you has the specific requested documents and process we ask of you. The documents are not all or nothing. We don't know what each client has or doesn't have. Don't worry about what you don't have, but you will want to submit what you do have, so that can come into us, and as quickly as 24 hours, we can put together the funding plan. At that point, we can look and see what's the right type of funding, right sources of funding based upon your mitigating circumstances. Do we appear to meet all the criteria? If so, let's go apply. If not, then we assist you with whatever needs to be done. So we are committed to your satisfaction. We're committed to getting you at least $100,000 to start or grow a business. But again, this will only be successful if you comply and you participate. Now, we have promises to you. You should hold us accountable for those. All of those obviously are in the terms and conditions, and we need you to please do what you do, because if you do what you promise to do, we will be absolutely successful together. If any time you have a question or concern, best to email us support@guaranteedfunding.org. But you see the rest of our contact information on the left-hand side of the page. So without further delay, please find those 2 Adobes, complete those 2 Adobes. If you can't find them, email us and we can resend them to you. When they are sent to you, you should be getting daily reminders. So you may have to check spam or filters if you're not seeing them. But at any point, if you're not sure what to do, email us and we'll resolve it. We'll assign a mentor, myself or one of the others, that'll work with you closely once we have the data set. But until we have that data set from you, there's just frankly not much to talk about. So I don't want you to feel like that this is not a personalized approach and service, but we need to get the data set from you, from the 2 Adobes, and then we can work with you closely to finish the project. Thank you very much. Look forward to working with you. Have a great day.